Okay, if you are broke or you hate your job or maybe you just got laid off or you're looking for something new, you want to finally make money online, I'm going to show you a plan today to go from $0 to $10,000 per month, and I'll show you everything in between. And no, I don't have a $1,000 course or a mastermind or anything to sell you. All I ask is that you hit the like button and leave a comment down below, and I will personally respond to you with a link to an entirely free course walking you through how to do this in even more detail. But I'm going to give you a pretty good idea right now and a great outline as a game plan to go forward with. And this is exactly what we did when we first started with what I'm going to show you today. So let me show you what this is. Okay, so here we are inside of a software called HighLevel. I've talked about HighLevel a ton on the channel, and the reason is they allow you to do one special thing that I haven't seen any other software like this allow you to do. And what they allow you to do is what's called white labeling, which means that they've done all the tech behind the scenes. They've created all these different features that you can go out and sell, but they let you put your own logo, your own colors, your own branding, everything on here, and go and sell it to local businesses or creators or whoever you want to sell to, and you keep all the profit above what you pay them a small monthly fee for. So it's an incredible opportunity. We're going to focus on just one of the features. They have hundreds that you could go out and sell, but today I'm just going to focus on one special feature that you can go to get started. And yes, you can start this for entirely free, nothing out of pocket. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, so here is our game plan. We're going to walk you through step by step a few different phases of this, starting with totally zero out of pocket. Let me show you exactly what to do. So there will be a link down below. You can go out there, and the goal of phase number one is to get your expenses covered. Now, you're going to start with zero, but after 30 days, you are going to have some expenses start to kick in. So how do we get those covered so that you never have to pay anything out of pocket? Let me show you that. Okay, so step number one is you're going to click the link down below. There's going to be a free 30-day trial to the software, and you'll also get my entire course walking you through how to do this in even more detail. It's about a 3-hour course, totally for free. There'll be a link down below to check that out. But once we get the 30-day free trial, we've spent nothing out of pocket. Now I'm going to show you how to get those expenses covered so that when 30 days comes around, you don't have to come out of pocket for what you're going to pay HighLevel. Okay, so step number two, once we have the 30-day trial and we get a little comfortable with the software, there's a free onboarding. They walk you through the entire thing. But once we're comfortable with it, we are going to reach out to at least 100 business owners. And that could be posting on Facebook or Instagram, or my favorite, reaching out to friends and family that you know already have businesses or that know business owners that are their friends and family. So then once we have that, what are we actually going to say to them? So the offer that we made when we first started selling this is we did a done-for-you social media posting offer, because HighLevel has built in an entirely robust social media posting tool where you can post on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, all the other places as well. You can schedule it. I'm going to walk you through that in just a second, but you can schedule it on every platform, and it's really easy to do. And once you have all the social media connected, you never have to log into each of their individual accounts. You can just do it all from one simple dashboard. So this was the easiest offer that we found we could go out and offer today, that somebody already understood, they knew what it was, and it was really easy for us to deliver. So let me show you the message that we sent out to those people. Okay, so I had a background in real estate, so we chose to go after real estate agents, but really we could have done this with any industry out there. It really doesn't matter, because all we're basically doing is just taking some templates, customizing them slightly, and then posting them on various social media platforms. So you don't need a lot of in-depth knowledge about a specific industry. It's just basically promoting the company, whatever company it is, and promoting whatever they do. But let me just show you the message we sent. It says, "Hi there, would you be interested in a service that posts real estate content daily on your Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn? Thanks, Jason Edwards," and I had a company called RETV. And you could see I started getting some responses. This is the message, but I just basically had a database of a couple thousand agents, but you could easily just Google real estate agent or plumber or roofer in your area and find their emails online and send this message. So it isn't rocket science. It's really easy to do. And I got a few responses. Let me show you what they are. I said, yes, I'm interested. Let's see. Send me some samples of what you post, also any details on your program and how it would help me. Now, I did slightly change the message here and there just to see what worked best. So here's another variation. It says, "We just opened a few more spots for our done-for-you real estate social media posting. Well, we post every day on your Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn profiles, or less often if you'd like, just in case I didn't know if somebody wanted something every single day." So I put that in there. We have a special pricing right now for $97. Let me know if it's something, if you like some examples of what we post, and I'll send them over. I'll show you where to get those in just a second too. I'm a licensed agent. You didn't have to be. I don't even know if that mattered. And initially built this for me. We had several other agents that wanted it done for them too, all which is true, but it doesn't really matter. It could have been a plumber, roofer. Message would have been very similar. Okay, so this person said, sure, send me some examples. This person said, yes, I'm interested in some samples of what you do. Sounds like a good plan. Can you send me the link, please? We'll try for a month. So this guy was like, I don't need to hear anything else. Let me just sign up and give it a shot. So he was somebody that really wanted it done. And I got a few others like that too. Send over some examples. Good afternoon. Yes, send me some samples of what you post. So you might be thinking, okay, well, I don't have any samples. What can I do? I'm going to show you where to get those in just a second too. Okay, so here I am on a site called Canva. You've probably heard of it. Maybe you've used it. I use it every single day. We do have a pro version, which is like 10 or 15 bucks a month. You can get started for this for totally free, like I promised you. So you could just go on Canva here once you have a free account, and you can type in this case, let's do roofing. Okay, and you can just click on any of these. Now, some of these have a crown, which means they are the pro version. So if you wanted to use these, you could also get a free trial to the Canva Pro, and then you're still starting for totally free, but you're able to click on some of these. So let's just assume you did that, because a lot of the good templates here are the pro version. So let's just pick this. It automatically brings it in here. Then we can just save this here. We'll add another page here. Find another kind of blue one to keep with the theme there. Add page, go down, let's find some more. Okay, so we got a few really nicely designed templates here. I would get like 10 or 15 of these depending on what industry you're going after, or if you are just kind of randomly blasting this out, then you could just do this customized depending on who you're starting to get responses from. Maybe a restaurant responds first and then a plumber responds. So you can just go right on Canva, do like 5 of these, put them in a little bundle and send them over to the client. Maybe if you want some extra special brownie points, you could change this to their website and their phone number here as you're sending them over, just to get your first few couple clients. And that would be a really good way to do this. Another great way, it does cost a slight amount of money, is to go on Etsy. This is something we did at the beginning too, and just type in whatever industry. If you're going to target a specific niche, just type in roofing social media. You can see you get like 250 for $14, $1,500 for $11. So there's a ton for just about every industry in here you can go after, and I think it's a really good way to just get a big bundle of them. But if you literally want to start with zero, just go on here, get a free trial to Canva Pro, and then start clicking around and adding and getting a big bundle of these, which I think will get you going to start with. Okay, so what do we do next? Okay, I found this site just by Googling social media posting company. I don't know anything about them. It looks like they might be using HighLevel just because this calendar does look quite familiar, but I don't know, and I don't want to put them on blast. They're probably a great company. Just one of the first things that came up on Google when I searched this. So the company is called Feedbird. If we scroll down, it says affordable pricing here, and it says standard 10 social media posts per month, $99 a month, 15 for $149, 30 for $279. So great offer there for 30. We were offering our clients, we did every single day, we would post for you for 97 bucks a month. So it was literally a no-brainer offer, because a lot of these other companies are charging almost $300. You can charge whatever you want. The whole goal of this is just to get our upcoming expenses covered so that literally we don't have anything out of pocket. HighLevel charges anywhere between $97 per month and the maximum of $497 per month. But even with the $297 or the $497 plan that they offer, you get unlimited accounts, which I'm going to show you in just a second. But that means that you could have literally 1,000 people paying you $97 a month, and you're still only going to pay HighLevel a maximum of $497 per month. So hopefully that makes sense. It's such a great opportunity because most companies that allow you to white label charge you a per user fee, meaning if I have 1,000 accounts that I'm servicing as my clients, I'm paying HighLevel, or in this case, whatever other white label company, 20 bucks a month per account that I have. HighLevel doesn't do that. They allow you to have unlimited accounts for a maximum of $497 per month. Now, if you are already thinking, I can't handle $497, I don't have any money, I'm going to show you this. So we're going to go out, we're going to find a couple clients that are going to pay us $97 a month, $297 a month, whatever, just to get that expense covered, so that when the bill comes around in 30 days, we're literally just using the client's money to cover our expenses. And that gives us total freedom, because once we have that covered, then we can take a breath and say, okay, what do now I have my entire business operations covered. what do I really want to create? So we'll show you that in just a second. But before I do that, let me just show you how easy it is to go out and once I get a client that says yes, how do I start posting for them? Okay, so we're back on our example here in Canva. Let me just show you, say I have a client that says, yes, I want you to post every single day for me or 3 times a week for me for my roofing company. So all we would do in here is we can go in. If they had a logo, we drop it here. If not, let's just say it was ABC Roofing. So we type that there. We add their site here, hello@abcroofing.com, abcroofing.com, change their phone number, 310-111-1111. Okay, so we have this site designed, and now we just download this to our computer, so we'll do that. So we hit share, then we hit, actually let me change this to roofing example so I know, and I hit share, download. I'm just going to download this first image for now. Hit done. Now that's downloading to my computer. Now I'm going to go over to HighLevel and show you how this works. So we would just set up an account for ABC Roofing, and they would only be able to log into their dashboard. They only see their posts, everything here. More than likely they won't even need to log in after the first time of connecting their social profiles. But then all we do once we have an ABC Roofing account here is we just go over to marketing. You can see we have the social planner here. If we wanted to, as we get on a quick Zoom call with them and have them connect their accounts, we just hit this button here. We do connect social, and then we can connect Facebook, Instagram, Google, LinkedIn, X, TikTok, YouTube, or Pinterest. And then let's just say it was LinkedIn. We tap on that, and then they would input their information, hit sign in, and then it's connected. Facebook and Instagram usually happen pretty quickly. LinkedIn, oftentimes business owners don't remember their logins. So if you wanted to just limit this to Facebook, Instagram, and leave it at that, that covers most businesses' general basis there. Okay, but say that's connected there. Then all we're going to do is go to hit new post up here, create new post. Then we're going to pick which account we want this to post to. So say it was ABC Roofing was this Facebook page here. So we connect that. And then we just write a little snippet here. Or if we wanted to, this would cost you a couple fractions of a penny, but you could use AI to create the post as well. So we can hit generate with AI and just say, write me a post about ABC Roofing. Why use ABC Roofing? ABC Roofing. And we'll do casual, 3 variations, hit generate. This is going to give me a few different options. Looking for top-notch roofing solution, choose ABC Roofing with our unparalleled expertise. You can read the rest of it, but you can see it does a post for us. If we like it, we just hit copy and continue, and then that puts the content in there. Now you could do this with ChatGPT or Claude or anything else for free as well. This is just a way to do it inside of here if you just don't know what else to say. But if you wanted to just write this out, it probably would take you less than 30 seconds. Okay, so we have the text. Now what do we do with the image? We just tap this little image icon. You can also create an image with AI, but we've already created ours in Canva. So we're just going to do upload from media library, hit upload file, and then roofing example, and then double click that. And now our post is on here, our text is on there. What we can do from here is either save for later, we can post it right now, or we can schedule the post. And say we wanted to schedule it for tomorrow. That's the first day that we're going to be working with this client. We hit schedule post, and it's done. Now we can go to our calendar view here and just see that we have this scheduled for Tuesday. What's cool about this is say we scheduled this for Facebook and Instagram and X and TikTok and all the other platforms, and maybe we didn't mean to start it on Tuesday, we meant to start it on Thursday. So all we have to do, instead of logging into all the different accounts, is we can just take this, drag it over to Thursday, and now it's rescheduled on all of the platforms at the same time, just with dragging it over there. So really cool. And you can also see from a calendar view, if we promise them 3 posts a week, that we still need one for Tuesday, and maybe we need one for Saturday, and the rest of the month as well. But this whole thing for the entire month probably would take you 10 to 15 minutes to do. And if you were doing this for $97 a month, you could probably do 10, 15 clients a day, scheduling all this stuff. That's making you about $1,000 for the day, and that will last the entire month. And then you just kind of set it and forget it. The scheduling is done, The posting is going to go out automatically. Everything is working perfectly. So let me just show you. That just shows how easy of a business that is to just get started, get some money flowing into your company. Okay, but maybe you don't want to do social media posting forever. And especially if you want to do this by yourself as kind of a side hustle, once you get to over 100 clients, it's going to be hard to manage yourself. So you either need to hire somebody or you need to shift to a different model that doesn't require your time to fulfill it. So let me show you some options on that. Okay, so back on our trusty outline here, and goal of phase 2 is to now pick a niche or a service that you want to scale. The reason I say that is because at the beginning, all we're worried about is covering our expenses so that we never, from day one, we never have to come out of pocket with a single dime. Because I know there's a lot of other business models that you could go out and spend thousands of dollars and hopefully you make some money one day. This is a way you can literally start for free with an entirely free trial. Again, link down below. And you can get started for something that's really easy to understand. I recommend the social media posting just because every business owner understands it. They've probably been approached before, or they've had their niece or nephew or their kids doing it for them, and maybe they're back in school and now they're posted or slacking off, whatever the case may be. It's something that every business owner doesn't need to take a big leap of faith. You either, if on day one they paid you the $97 and you didn't post anything, then you were a scammer, right? But if they do see a post and like, okay, I paid for this service and it's happening. It isn't some big leap of faith like we're going to run ads for you and maybe you'll get some clients down the road. Those are other big ticket items maybe you could offer in the future. But right now, we're just trying to get some money flowing in. Now that we have money flowing in, our expenses are covered. Now we can take a breath and say, what do I really want this business to do? What do I want to offer to businesses? Is there a certain type of business owner that I want to offer things to? Or do I want to focus on just one of the many features of HighLevel to make it very simple? So let me show you that. Okay, so here we are on HighLevel's main website, and this just gives you a broad view of some features that HighLevel offers that you could offer all together, or you could offer it as one individual service. I personally recommend that you narrow this thing down to a core set of small features that are very easy for you to deliver and something that's very easy for business owners to understand. I personally made this mistake of getting so excited about everything that HighLevel could do that I would go and approach, in this case, real estate agents, and I would offer them everything, reviews and payment processing, which they didn't even need, and websites and all kinds of stuff. And at the end of the day, I worked like crazy to fulfill all of these things that the business owner really didn't care about. And they got confused, and they oftentimes felt like they were paying for something that they weren't using, and they would cancel, which was awful. So in return, what I would recommend is narrowing this thing down to just a couple features. I'm going to show you an example of a site that's doing this incredibly well right now, and then you can go out and scale that thing to the moon, either targeting a specific niche or niche, or just targeting a specific type of feature that you're going to do for all local businesses. So a couple things that HighLevel can do as a CRM or pipeline management, sales funnels. So if you've ever heard of like a ClickFunnels or a Lead Pages, it can replace that. Website builder, if you've ever done anything on WordPress or Wix or Squarespace, you can build awesome websites inside of HighLevel and basically build unlimited websites. Surveys and forms, you could be the survey company. Email marketing, so if somebody's using, a lot of people use Constant Contact or MailChimp or ActiveCampaign, you can replace that just by being an email company for them. Two-way SMS marketing, so a lot of businesses don't have a way to text message with their customers other than giving out their personal cell phone. So if you could alleviate that, especially for like a plumber or roofer, they don't want people texting them at 5 a.m. in the morning. They'd rather that go to their CRM, so it's a good way to alleviate that pressure for them. Booking appointments, so somebody who uses Calendly or Schedule Once or any of those features, they can literally just be a calendar app that you offer. Workflows and automations, that's a little more advanced. Courses and products, if you've heard of like Kajabi or Teachable, you can literally have just a course platform where people log in. You want to target more of the coaches and online creators. You could sell just a coaching and course creation program for them. Call tracking, so people that are running a lot of ads or trying to get phone calls from a lot of different places, you could have a call tracking platform for them. Reputation management, this is going to be huge. This is a company called Birdeye, another one called Podium, and I'm not sure what this one is. Maybe it's Wave, I'm not sure. But Birdeye and Podium, I'm going to show you an example of Birdeye in just a second and what they offer for how much they offer, and it's going to blow you away. Tracking and analytics communities, so if you've heard of School or Mighty Networks or Circle.so, you can combine the courses and products with communities and offer a really cool platform just for that type of audience for coaches and online creators. Document signing, so PandaDoc or any of the other like document signing things, you could just offer something for that. So let me show you an example of Birdeye, what they're offering, how simple it is, and how much they're charging. Okay, so here we are inside of Birdeye. Birdeye is a very successful company, multi-million-dollar company, and they've done that by offering just a small, basic set of features that local business owners know they need. You can see for $389 per month, they offer reviews, which I'll expand this and show you. They just help companies get more reviews, which we can totally do with HighLevel. They offer listings, which just basically means that if a company is listed on Google, you want the same address and phone number and everything listed on all kinds of other directories, which we can also do with HighLevel. And then messaging, which allows business owners to communicate with their customers in one dashboard for anything that comes in with Facebook and Instagram chats and Google and texting and all of that. It's just one simple dashboard that you can offer a business owner, and we can totally do that with HighLevel as well. They're charging $389 per month. So we could totally offer that, and you can see the social AI. I already showed you the social planner, so if we just add one more feature, the social planner, where the customer can log in and do their own posting, you can totally offer that for $300, $400, $500 a month if you wanted to. And then here they have an AI chatbot. That is a little more advanced, but you can also do that with HighLevel. That's for another video. When you start scaling up and getting a lot more comfortable, then I recommend looking at the AI features that are built into HighLevel, because you could totally transform a company's business just by offering some AI chatbot as well. But that'll be for a future video. So let me just show you how to replace a couple of these small features with HighLevel. Okay, here we are back in HighLevel, and all we did was go to the reputation tab here. This is something that your customers would have access to as well, and we can do a couple really cool things here. All we do is connect a simple phone number we set up for the local business, and then from that phone number we can offer that business owner to get reviews based on a text message or an email that goes out to their customers. So they close a sale for whatever it is, maybe a roofing customer cuts an invoice to a customer through QuickBooks or something, and then we have just a simple automation that says every time that QuickBooks invoice goes out to a customer, we're going to have our software send them a text message saying, hey, hopefully you had a great service. We would love a review from you if you wouldn't mind. And then all we do is we go to this review link here, and we connect the business owner's Google profile or their Facebook profile, or maybe the business owner wanted Yelp reviews or whatever was specific to their industry. You could do it where that link would go out to the customer, and they would tap whatever button that showed up on their text message and leave the review. And then once we get the reviews, what's really cool is we can do a couple things with AI that will help the business owner a lot. Google really loves if you can respond to the reviews that you get. So what will happen is we can either have review AI turned off, which means that nothing will happen once the review is left. We could have suggestive, which means that when somebody leaves a review, it's going to suggest to the business owner what they should reply. Or once you've done this a couple times and you're comfortable, you could do auto responses, which means that as somebody leaves a review for 4 stars and above, which means they likely had a good experience, you can have an automatic AI response saying, thank you so much for your business. We really appreciate you using ABC Roofing. Okay, so you can have it and it'll customize it each time based on what they get. Now, if it's 3 or below, then the business owner would want to look at that and maybe have a more thoughtful response that pertains to a bad experience that somebody had. So we're not review gating. We're not hiding any reviews. All we're doing is when somebody loves the service, we're going to have AI go in and automatically respond to them. So really cool way to help the business owner get more reviews. And then say you're talking to a restaurant owner, or somebody has traffic that comes in and is checking out at a register or something, we can do this reviews QR code, where we create a QR code for the business owner. We say, hey, let's just place this little placard in your business all around so that when somebody comes in, they can scan it with their phone and leave you a review. Maybe if you want to do that to get a 10% off an appetizer or whatever, you can decide what you want to do, or just leave it at the register. A lot of people, you just say, hey, would you mind leaving us a review of how you loved your meal? And a lot of people will do it. So a lot of different ways you can do this. You could hit create QR code, it'll create one, and then you give that to the business owner to display all around their business. So many different ways you can offer that. But let me move on to number 2 here. Okay, so back on Birdeye, we've already covered the reviews section. We can totally do that with HighLevel. I just showed it to you. Then listings AI, let's see what that does. So put your business on a map that can be found everywhere, create accurate business listings across 60 plus directories, monitor performance, go live on Google in days with auto verify. So what we can do is inside of HighLevel, we can do that through a company called Yext. Now Yext is basically a software that you plug in. It does cost an additional $49 per month for that account, but if you see the Birdeye pricing, they're charging $389, so you would just take the $49 out of what you're charging the business owner. You can either pay that yourself or put an additional fee on top, but likely what I would do is just charge like $197, $297 per month, and then take the $49 out of that. I would eat that cost, and then I would net $250 or $300 or whatever there. So you can just check this out when you log in, but basically it will do all the listing management. Basically what it does is it takes your address and your phone number for the company and blasts it out to a ton of different sites to make sure that it syncs up across all different spots. So if somebody finds your business owner, ABC Roofing, on Roofers Plus it will have the same address, so that if for some reason the person reaches out to them there, it will sync up and make sure it all is cohesive all across the internet. Sometimes businesses change locations or change phone numbers or whatever, and there's a lot of dead links hanging out there, and that hurts them with SEO as well, because Google's seeing, hey, your address isn't consistent across all these different platforms. So that's why we want to have something that can unite all of that and make sure it all syncs up. So an optional thing you could offer if you wanted to. Let me show you option number 3. Okay, back on Birdeye here, and they have messaging AI, engage and convert customers across digital channels, chat with leads via text, email, social, blah, blah, blah. Let me show you how we do that in HighLevel. So here we are back in HighLevel, and this is what's called the conversation tab or conversation dashboard. And what this is it syncs up conversation between all the different platforms, Facebook and Instagram and text messages and chats on the website and any other place that somebody is getting messages to their business. It puts them in one simple dashboard where the business owner can go in and respond to them. So it makes it really easy for them they can access this from their phone as well. There's an app that you can give them so they can be on the go, or they can just have a staff member that's logging in and checking this daily. I've blurred out some of the contact information for all the clients that are in this one just so for their privacy, but you would basically be able to see all the names and emails and phone numbers and everything that's been stored in here and the conversations that happen in between. So you could totally duplicate everything on that Birdeye plan that they're selling for $389 per month. And if you wanted to add on that social posting that we already talked about, the business owner can log in themselves and do the posting themselves. So really what we're doing, we're moving from a service to a SaaS, if you wanted to. Maybe you are happy with just the phase number 1 where you're doing the social media posting for them and you wanted to scale that up. You could totally run that up to several $1,000s a month. But I like this because it starts to get you out of the equation where you're just onboarding somebody, setting up some simple systems, and then the software behind the scenes is doing a bulk of the heavy lifting after that. But it's still providing an incredible service for the business owner. So let's look at some simple math here just to wrap this thing up. So if we wanted to scale from 0, starting from scratch, all the way to 10,000, if we got 5 clients a month, if we charged even half of what Birdeye was charging, $197, that'd be $985 a month. 10 clients would be $197. $197 would be $1970 a month. 20 clients at $197 would be $39.50 a month. And then to get to $10,000 per month, it would be 51 clients at $197. You could alter this to do $297 or $397 or whatever you wanted to scale this up faster, but I'm just showing you a reasonable plan to scale this up, even at 5 clients a month. If you are brand new off the street, scaling from absolute 0 to $10,000 a month could be quite challenging. To get to $1,000 a month, get 5 clients, I think you could accomplish that in month 1 or 2. So I think a realistic approach to this is scaling this up 5-10 clients a month. As you get comfortable, you'll start onboarding more clients per month. So maybe first month is 2 or 3, then next month is 5 or 6, then next month is 10, and you scale that up. I think realistically in 6 months to 12 months, you could have a $10,000 per month business. But most people, if you could just get an additional $2,000 or $3,000 a month, especially if you're broke, starting from 0, that can be life-changing. And you can accomplish that very quickly with this tool. So if you like this information, you want to learn more about this, I have an entirely free course, walking you through about 3 hours of how to do this literally from scratch, starting from zero, and how to set the entire thing up. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below. If you are shy, you don't know what to say, just say, I want the free course, and I will personally respond to you with a link to that entire course for free. No upsells, no nothing behind that. And I'll also give you a free 30-day trial to the software HighLevel that I've been demonstrating all throughout this video. So with that, I'm going to wrap up. I appreciate all of you. Talk to you again soon. Thanks.